Today comes as quite a big day for Rhea Chakravarti. In fact, the Supreme Court there will deliver its verdict on Rhea Chakravarti's plea seeking transfer of probe in Sushant Singh Rajput's death case to Mumbai at 11 a.m. In fact, the top court will deliver the verdict on pleas filed by Rhea Chakravarti, Sushant's family, Bihar government, Maharashtra government as well as the CBI. In her plea, Rhea Chakravarti sought transfer of FIR from Patna to Mumbai. She also said that the investigation in the case in Bihar is illegal. Earlier in Supreme Court, Rhea Chakravarti also said that she has no objection to CBI probe if it is ordered by the Supreme Court. Remember, on July 16th, Rhea had sought a CBI probe in case. In fact, in final arguments there, CBI had said that there is no question of transfer of probe to Mumbai. CBI also said that recording of statements by Mumbai cops is not legal. Meanwhile, Sushant's family has claimed that the role of Mumbai police in the case is dubious and that the CBI can legally take over probe in any case. The Maharashtra government in the meanwhile and the Bihar government have been at loggerheads. The Maharashtra government has said that FIR filed in Patna is politically motivated and that there was no reason to transfer the probe to CBI while the Mumbai police was doing its duty. In fact, all eyes now on the Supreme Court today. India Today's Rahul Kanwal spoke to Sushant Singh Rajput's family lawyer, Vikas Singh, who lashed out at Rhea Chakravarti and said that Rhea is trying to get some sympathy. Take a look.
How confident are you that the case will be transferred to the CBI, and what kind of a difference are you hoping that will make if it does happen?
Well, Rahul, if you look at the issues with the Supreme Court, the petitioner is the dominant lightest. So petitioner has asked for in the petition asked for a transfer from Patna to Mumbai. Now, fortunately, in the petition itself, she had said that she wants a CBI investigation. She had mentioned in the body of the petition that she had asked the Home Minister for a CBI investigation. Then in the additional affidavit she filed, there also she mentioned that she has no objection to the matter going to CBI. Then in the written submission which she filed in Supreme Court after the hearing, there also she said that I have no difficulty in the matter going to the CBI. So really speaking, there was no list pending before the Supreme Court of deciding anything else, according to me. The only list probably which the Supreme Court will rule on and which will have far-reaching consequences will be of the jurisdiction of a police station in such matters for the future. Because Rahul, as per the CRPC, it is only when a complainant feels that this particular police station does not have jurisdiction and gets a zero FIR registered. A zero FIR is actually a zero FIR to be decided by the complainant himself or herself. So like in the case of Asaram Bapu is a classic case. I don't know whether I've mentioned on your channel or not, but I've mentioned on other channels. In the Asaram Bapu case, this girl was whatever happened to her in Rajasthan. She was a resident of UP. She was passing through Delhi. Now when in Delhi she got down from the train, she felt that she should get the FIR registered immediately because she was apprehensive that Rajasthan will not register the FIR. So if the complainant herself says that this police station doesn't have jurisdiction, so the police station, because it's a cognizable offense, they have a duty to register the FIR, term it as a zero FIR and then send it to the police station. In all other cases, the police station has to register, the police station has to investigate, and it is only at the cognizance stage that the court has to take a view whether this case should be transferred.
No, but there is a larger matter of precedence here. If the Bihar police can investigate this case because Sushant Singh Rajput was originally from Bihar and because his family registered a complaint in Bihar, but the death happened in Mumbai, and if such things start happening in other cases as well, there will be a massive legal situation that the police, the states and the courts will need to deal with this, because I don't like what the Mumbai police is doing. I have greater faith in the Bihar police, and if every police force starts acting in the same fashion, then there is all manner of chaos becoming. So that's also something that the Supreme Court will need to weigh.
Well, so Rahul, for that purpose, the CRPC has sufficient provision. So in the CRPC, there is a specific provision that where a part of cause of action has arisen, there also an FIR can be registered. And classic, it happens, in cases of dowry deaths or in cases of, matrimonial disputes, where everything happens at a particular place and the girl goes and resides somewhere else, and then she files a complaint wherever she is residing with the parent. So the Supreme Court has always said that that place where the girl is residing or where she is suffering the consequences will have jurisdiction. This is not very usual, Rahul, for people to do this, but once in a while just consider, Rahul, even from the larger perspective. A boy from a small town goes to work in a big town and he suffers this kind of a mishap. And the family, who's in that remote place, which is suffering the consequence there, you expect the family to go all the way to the big city and get the FIR registered. So this has to be there, this safety valve has to be there, that in appropriate cases, the family can take a call that I'll get the FIR registered where I feel I can get justice more easily, because the convenience of the complainant is always a prime consideration in criminal jurisprudence in our country.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.